So, we didn't really do much of an intro, which is okay. We just got right into it because that's what bodybuilders do. So, we started with a, well, you'll saw it in the last video too that I just posted today. We started with a Nautilus pull down. Last week, I know I went really, really heavy, but this week, obviously I just wanted to focus more on contraction and kind of help him develop a little better form. So anytime I put on movement, I prefer to keep the reps a little higher, 12, 15, 15, 20. And then rows, depending on the row, a little heavier, 10, 12, maybe 8 sometimes, but more so 10, 12. So that's what we're gonna do here for the second exercise. On the chest supported row, gonna keep reps a tad lower, go a little heavier. That should be fun. Obviously that same way, I'm just slaying it. And I think it built me, a decent frame, but you realize you're probably gonna get more out of your joints than anything. Exactly. And doing it this way, yeah, you can't go as heavy, so the ego, you're like off. But then when you're in the grand scheme of things, when you just take a step back, you're like, my back's sore, so. Yeah. And I don't, because I train this way now, and yeah, my strength is starting to really progress, but I don't got joint pain. Exactly. It's just all in the muscle.
Yeah. The ego takes a hit here a little bit, but when you're injured and I'm not training at all, that's when the ego really goes.
Yeah, and then think about it. Whatever weight you were slanging, imagine doing that with the controlled form. Exactly. Now that's really impressive. Yeah. It's a different ball game. That's why you'll learn now when you train like this, even if you're by yourself, you'll realize you won't need so many sets to get the muscle. You know what I mean? Especially with that intensity. Rest periods. It's everyone's downfall when they train by themselves, including myself, because it's like you're by yourself, so you want to go. You want to go. So I honestly, that's why I like having a partner, especially you now. It allows for that rest period. Because think about it. Say you did 3 plates for 10, 12, but you don't want to wait so long, now you get back into it. Odds are you fed on that set, so you might not hit 10, 12 again, but because you're not ready, you might only get like 6 or 7. So now you're taking away from what you could possibly get. So now we did 2 sets on the Jim Leko chest supported row. Revamped his form a little bit. I think he got more out of that than any other time, so did I. Definitely got some good force reps there. Now we're gonna move on to the pin loaded prime row. That's what we'll call it, it's a row. So we're gonna go with those handles there. So that will prominently hit the lat area. And I changed the resistance so it makes it harder coming down, which is the negative. And it makes it a little easier to squeeze the top. Yeah, that's the thing with also rear delts. It's very small. So when people try to go heavy for what? You're gonna hit you're gonna put your tricep into it, you're gonna put your chop into it, you're gonna put this into it.
Do you prefer a lighter weight for this?
Yeah. If you know how to really like Jordan Peters, I'm sure you know who that is. He believes the low rep range. Like that's his thing. So if you're able to do that, congrats. But I know people that can get that big and bigger in the higher rep range. It all comes down to what rep range you contract with the best, where you feel it the most. And I float in the 10-12 range. Anything lower than that doesn't really work for me. Rear delts, I probably work better in the higher. Like lat pull downs, I work better in the higher. Because like I did back with Blessing, he filmed that last one. And we went heavy, it was fun. But like, I didn't really get a hard contraction in the lat. And that's, to me, that's most important. The last set on the pec deck was 20 reps. I paused for like 10 seconds, rested, not paused, I rested, and busted out 20 partials. I think a perfect leg day, in my opinion, 3 quad movements, 2 hamstring movements, and a glute movement, and then an abductor. But I know people that'll alternate. See, leg day is a very nerve-taxing day. So I know a lot of people, they'll split it, but it won't be, nowadays, people don't do a hamstring day or a quad day. It's just what's more dominant that day, so to speak. So I know people that'll do like 2 hamstrings, and they'll do 1 hard quad movement. And then the next leg day, it'll be 1 hamstring, and then 2 quad hard movements. And then they'll move, and then they'll do like, abductors on one of the days or glutes on one of the days. But they split it so that way it's a good 4 to 5 rest day in between those days, and they're able to hit it again just as hard, just a little different. So, train smarter, not dumber. All right, so you saw back, saw some rear delt, saw some biceps. and then we're gonna end with one more bicep. We'll do one of the preachers. I'll see which one he likes, and that'll basically be the finish of today's pull day. Obviously nothing, I mean, it was intense, but no like free weights or nothing today. Because probably for my next leg day, I'm probably gonna start incorporating some RDLs again. So I want my lower back to be a little fresh for that, and that's, what's today, Tuesday? That's Thursday. So I don't want to do anything for the lower back today or back hinging, just because I want to be fresh for that. But yeah, one more bicep. That is a wrap. You know, I've seen in the comments of my last video, people think I'm saying pool, like a swimming pool, P-O-O-O-L, pool, it all, pool day, pool day, pool, I'm a pool, I want to go in the pool. Sounds the same. Pool day. And that is a wrap. We put Vaughn through it. This kid is an up-and-comer. He's already a pro. You probably didn't know that, though. He's been hibernating for years.
Years, actually years.
Years.
I gotta make the debut one of these days. So.
He's working on it. Yeah. He's in a bulking phase. So his pro debut will come in time. He wants to pack on some quality size and debut a spectacular physique, which he will, I have no doubt.
We'll get there.
But for now, he grows and hibernates, and I'll be like 13 weeks out when you see this video. Until next time.